Hello guys, how are you? Welcome to World English channel. Today's lesson will be how to improve your accent. First, you need to be a person who's determined. Pick up the accent, having no worries at all, and you have to be a brave who's going to make his dream true. And picking up the accent is really crucial the first time when you start the conversation and you like to be a real native speaker. So what you first need is, when you're starting practicing the language, you are really available at that moment. You can adapt the accent as much as pretty much people prefer and do that. So what you need first is to pick up the accent. For example, you've picked up the American accent. An American accent has the rules and the intonation, particular intonation, which you have to learn how to use. And if you pick up the British accent, which the accent I really love so much, and it's an absolutely adorable accent, it has a particular use, particular regulation, and even the particular intonation as well. So what you have to stay away from is learning two accents at the same time. Really, you might be really absolute frustrating person if you start learning the two accents at the same time. Maybe if you had started learning British accent and learned the British accent well, maybe you might jump into the American accent and you might learn it clearly and confidently. If you start two accents at the same time and try to listen to both native speakers, British speakers and American speakers, I think people really get annoyed when they are talking to you at that moment. Just people couldn't really tell you. I've seen many people who want to learn both accents at the same time, who live in Somalia, and if you ask which kind of accent do you prefer to speak, they say we want to learn both accents at the same time. Even what you're away from is worry about the grammar mistake that you do sometimes. Almost stay away from that. When you are speaking, speak like a baby. Babies don't worry about when they're speaking. Maybe you might make a mistake. Nothing. I think they don't care. They don't care that at all. What they just care about is to communicate with the people and say something to them which might a lot be understandable. So I think you've got what I've said, and that is the end of my topic. I think it's a little bit short lesson, isn't it? So if you are the first person who visited to my channel, I'll be very happy if you could subscribe to my channel. Here you might get a really very good accent, British accent. I will share different ways to improve your English, in particular the British accent. Those who want to learn a British accent, welcome to my channel, and this channel is for you surely.